De Moivre's theorem lead you to? In that, first, Roman number 1, second problem. Find the values of the following. Find the values of the following. Okay, in that first bit. 1 plus I root 3 whole cube. 1 plus I root 3 whole cube. Okay. First take 1 plus I root 3. Compare with x plus iy. We know that in previous chapter modulus amplitude form. Modulus amplitude form means r into cos theta plus I sin theta. In this r value is root x square plus y square. That is root 1 square plus root 3 whole square. That equal to root 1 plus 3, that equal to 2. So, for this value, 1 plus I root 3 change into modulus amplitude form అంటే మాప ఆయామ రూపంలోనికి మార్చడం కొరకు multiplying and dividing with 2. 2 into 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2. Multiplying and dividing with 2. That equal to 2 into change into form cos theta plus I sin theta. 1 by 2 means cos 60 degrees. Pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3. Root 3 by 2 is sin pi. And then, so now take whole cube. 1 plus I root 3 whole cube equal to 2 into cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3 whole cube. Okay, that is 2 cube into applying De Moivre's theorem. Cos 3 pi by 3 plus I sin 3 pi by 3 in brackets from De Moivre's theorem. Okay, that equal to 2 cube is 8 into 3 cancel cos pi plus I sin pi. We know that cos pi value is minus 1 plus I into sin pi value is 0. So 8 into minus 1, answer is minus 8. Okay, listen again. This is equal to x plus iy. Change into r and cos theta plus I sin theta form. Here that is called modulus amplitude form. R is modulus. R equal to root x square plus y square. That value is 2. So for this value multiplying and dividing with 2. 2 into 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2. That is 2 into this value in terms of cos 60 cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3. So 1 plus I root 3 whole cube, take this value whole cube, that is 2 cube into this value whole cube. So applying this value, De Moivre's theorem. So cos theta plus I sin theta whole power n equal to cos n theta plus I sin n theta. So cos 3 pi by 3 plus I sin 3 pi by 3. In both angles 3 cancel. So cos pi plus I sin pi. We know that this value cos pi value is minus 1. Plus I into sin pi value is 0. So answer is minus 8. Write down. Now, second bit. Second bit is 1 minus I whole power 8. 1 minus I whole power 8. 1 minus I equal to x plus iy. Change into r into cos theta plus I sin theta form. ఈ ఫామ్ లో మనం చేంజ్ చేసుకోవాలి because this is a modulus amplitude form. Here r equal to square root of x square plus y square, that is 1 square plus minus 1 whole square, that equal to root 2. So multiplying and dividing with root 2, 1 minus I equal to root 2 into 1 by root 2 minus I by root 2. Okay, that equal to root 2 into 1 by root 2 plus I into minus 1 by root 2 or డైరెక్ట్ కూడా మనం రాసేసుకోవచ్చు మైనస్ అలానే వచ్చేసి రూట్ 2 ఇంటూ కాస్ 5/4 minus I sin 5/4, cos 45 minus I sin 45. So now take whole power 8. Root 2 into cos 5/4 minus I sin 5/4 whole power 8. Okay, that equal to root 2 whole power 8 into applying De Moivre's theorem. So cos 8/4 minus I sin 8/4, that equal to root 2 whole power 8 means 2 power 8/2 into cos 2 pi minus I sin 2 pi. Cos 2 pi minus I sin 2 pi, that equal to 2 power 4 into cos 2 pi value. We know that cos 2 pi value is 1 minus I into 0. That is 16 into 1. So answer is 16. Okay, division again 1 minus I. So this is related to x plus I y. మనం ఈ ఫామ్ లో చేంజ్ చేసుకోవాలి. దీన్ని దేనితోటి మల్టిప్లైయింగ్ డివిజన్ చేయాలి అంటే r equal to root square root of x square plus y square. That is x means its coefficient real part, y means imaginary part. 1 square plus minus 1 whole square, that is root 2. So multiplying and dividing with root 2. So 1 minus I is changed into this form. So 1 by root 2 is cos 5/4 minus I sin 5/4. Now take whole power 8. So it's 1 power 8, root 2 power 8. మళ్ళీ దీనికి applying De Moivre's theorem అప్లై చేస్తాం. సో ఈ 8 ఇక్కడ యాంగిల్ లోకి వచ్చేస్తుంది. cos 8/4 minus I sin 8/4. సో ఓవరాల్ గా 2 power 4 into 1 minus I into 0. Answer is 60. Write down. Next, fourth bit, root 3/2 plus I/2 whole power 5 minus root 3/2 minus I/2 whole power 5. Okay, that is root 3/2 plus I/2, that equal to root 3/2 plus I into 1 by 2. This cos value, cos 30 degrees, cos pi by 6 plus I sin pi by 6. Okay, cos 30 plus I sin 30. So, root 3 by 2 plus I by 2 whole power 5 equal to cos pi by 6 plus I sin pi by 6 whole power 5. Okay, that is cos 5 pi by 6 plus I sin 5 pi by 6, applying De Moivre's theorem. Okay, that is in the same way, similarly root 3 by 2 minus I by 2 whole power 5 equal to cos 5 pi by 6 minus I sin 5 pi by 6. These are two values. Now, take given problem. Therefore, root 3 by 2 plus I by 2 whole power 5 minus root 3 by 2 minus I by 2 whole power 5. This value is cos 5 pi by 6 plus I sin 5 pi by 6 minus of cos 5 pi by 6 minus I sin 5 pi by 6. So, both these two are cancelled, real parts. So, here minus into minus plus I sin 5 pi by 6 plus I sin 5 pi by 6. 2I sin 5 pi by 6. That equal to 2I into 5 pi by 6 can be written as 5 minus 5 by 6. 5 minus 5 by 6. 6 pi minus 5 equal to 5 pi. So, this is in the form sin 180 minus theta. Second quadrant. Sin theta. Sin pi by 6. That is 2I into 1 by 2. 2 cancel. Answer is I. Okay. So, ఒకసారి వినండి మళ్ళీ. First take first value. Root 3 by 2 plus I into 1 by 2. Write in cos plus I sin form. Cos 30 cos pi by 6 plus I sin pi by 6. Take whole power 5. This one whole power 5. Applying De Moivre's theorem. So this value is cos 5 pi by 6 plus I sin 5 pi by 6. And then next, similarly, second value is cos 5 pi by 6 minus I sin 5 pi by 6. Now, take given problem. Root 3 by 2 plus I by 2 whole power 5 minus root 3 by 2 minus I by 2 whole power 5. Between these two, take minus. So, between these two values, write minus. So, both real parts are cancelled. Then, here minus into minus. So, adding two imaginary parts. 2I sin 5 pi by 6. 5 pi by 6 can be written as pi minus 5 by 6. So, this is in the form sin 180 minus theta in second quadrant. So, sin pi by 6. 2I into sin pi by 6. 2I into 1 by 2. So, it can be I. So, finally answer is I. Right up.